Hello and welcome back to another episode of Fallout 4. My name is Classic Tim, and we are at the last police station here. Last episode we brought Billy back to his home and defended him from the slavers, which stopped us from getting our last holotape here, but this should be the last one in here. And if it's not, I don't know what to do. Alright, as this is the last one, I wouldn't be surprised if there was actually a little bit of resistance. Well, actually, I suppose it doesn't really matter if this was the last one. We could go in any order we wanted. Alright, we want remote door control. Let's open the door. Good. And then Protectron control. Yeah, let's just leave him off. Whoops. Didn't mean to go all the way out. Okay. Eddie Winter's holotape logs. Perfect. Now, where's that holotape? Right there. Alright, we got all 10. Again with another locked. Come on. Dang it. Come on, I have a lot of bobby pins apparently. Come on. There we go.
Sweet.
Take
Watching
those.
a conductor at the orchestra.
This is pretty crazy with the lighting effects here. Overdue book. Oh, thank you. Anything in here? Nope, doesn't look like it. This is the door we opened, right? I figured, if there was a terminal to open it, we would at least get something out of it. But yeah, since we have all 10, let's go ahead and talk to Nick.
Hey.
What's the plan? So, you got something for me? Maybe a pocket full of tapes belonging to an old ghoul?
Finally got them all. Here.
No fooling. Wow. That's some real solid detective work. They're older than dirt, but they've got Eddie's paw prints all over them. These are the real deal. And they've still got the code pieces in them. Let me run them through the old processor. Got it. 19553728406. That old thug's holed up in Andrews Station. Now, let's go bring down Eddie Winter.
All right. So Nick is actually no longer my companion as of right now. He's just going to head there immediately. But, we're going to head there with him, so no problem. So I will be back when I get there. Alright, so we're here. We've got a few raiders guarding it. But they look pretty low level, so it shouldn't be much of a problem. Oh, poked your head out over there. I'm really enjoying this weapon. Oh! Not sure why. Get off me. Alright, these guys are dodging too much for my taste. Should take them out though. And we'll take that. I've already got some dog armor. Anybody else? We're hidden, but it's still going down, so there's someone else around here. I'll take that. Combat rifle, no thank you. And so we have to go down there. Nick should be coming along any minute now. Hello? I swear I've cleared this place before. Alright, well, let's just head in. Hopefully Nick will just kind of pop in. Andrews Station.
Finally time for
Yep,
Eddie
he did.
Winter to get his due. Let's not keep Eddie waiting.
So I don't know if you guys, What the? Oh, great, there's gonna be raiders throughout this whole place. And Nick is not gonna wait. So I don't know if you guys totally know the story of Eddie Winter. Basically, so Nick Valentine, he's got the memory of a pre-war police officer that was just kind of like copied into his head, and that's who Nick really is. He knows that he's not actually him. He's just, that's just the memory they gave him. And the real Nick from before the war knew about this pre-war ghoul who turned himself into a ghoul to live forever. Is it coming from outside? And as far as he knows, he was never dealt with. So basically, that's what we're doing right now, is we're dealing with him. Oops, looks like we got a real dog making some noise. Nick. At least I wasn't too close to that. Alright. I will take these. Oh, I'm over encumbered. And I can't even give you anything, can I? Alright, well let's drop something really quick. Inventory. Dog armor. Yeah, I'll drop the dog armor for right now. I think I have some more of that anyway. Oh, he's a legendary. I should have gone for a headshot. Did that not hit him? Alright, that took that legendary out in one shot. That's good to know.
Got him.
Turret somewhere in there, and a mine! Oh, that killed me. Was there more than one mine there? So from that legendary, we got a relentless combat rifle. Refills your action points on critical hit. I don't really use that too much, so I'm not sure how good that's going to be, but let's take a look at it either way. It's got 52 damage. Yeah, it's not too good actually. But if you're doing a VATS run, then that should probably be pretty good. Am I over encumbered? I am. I really should have dropped off some stuff, or at least given Nick Valentine a bunch of stuff before he did this. Let's drop... I'm gonna drop that. Where is it? Yeah. Don't need that. Try and kind of only loot armor for a little bit here. Oh, I thought that was a guy. Did I say armor? I meant ammo. Oh, shut that off so I don't get copyrighted again. Ooh, a safe.
Lock's really strong.
And it's expert. Alright, where are we headed? We headed up? Can't go that way. Oh, I guess I'm just following you.
I don't think we're alone.
You don't say.
What's that?
Really shouldn't be taking all that junk, but that stuff is so good.
Don't you die on me!
Man, he really went up in the air. Man, Nick is really eager to another legendary. Really eager to get this winter guy here. Alright, that made him mutate. Come on out. Alright, if you say so. To be fair, he totally asked. Staggering baseball bat. Chance to stagger on hit. Not the most amazing weapon. And I will take these. Alright, we're not over encumbered still, so... I need to upgrade some of my armor. I've recently got some better armor, and I need to add pocketed to all of them. Am I going the right way here? Yes, I am. Yeah, because pocketed really increases your carrying weight, which actually is a huge deal. Why are all these raiders hanging out here anyway? Do they know that winter's here, or is it just coincidence? It seems like the game devs for Fallout are just like, well, if you don't really have a reason to put enemies, just throw some raiders. Which I suppose actually kind of works. Oh, looks like we're going this way.
That filthy toad's right on the other side of that door. Why don't you do the honor?
Sure. 19537284006.
Glad I don't have to remember that.
Fuck?
Hello!
Who the fuck are you?
Who the fuck am I? Who the fuck are you?
I'm Eddie Winter, and you're in my bunker. Just how the fuck did you get... No. No way. Not after all this time. Don't tell me you actually cracked my code. In the holotapes? Well, hey. It's only been, what? 200 years? Well, look. I'm not sure what you thought you'd find. Gold, jewels, the secrets of the universe. But you get me. One guy. A ghoul, I guess you'd call me. Just living, surviving, and what I got, you can't have. That code? It was a joke. I just wanted to prove how dumb those feds were. Turns out, pretty dumb. So take your asses someplace else.
I'm not going anywhere until I get what I came for.
Yeah? And what's that? And who are you, huh? You look kind of familiar. But what are you, some kind of robot? Is that what it's like out there now? A world of robot overlords? I knew it.
The name's Valentine. Nick Valentine. Remember me?
Valentine? The cop? Is that who you're supposed to be? Sorry, pal, but you ain't Nick Valentine. You're just some kind of, machine.
You killed my fiancée, Jennifer Lands. There's some crimes even you can't get away with, Winter.
Your fiancée? You mean Valentine's fiancée? Pretty girl. A shame what happened to her. But hey, you? Or, you know, the real Valentine? He should have backed off when he had the chance. But what gives, Robot Man? Why do you even care? Some girl gets whacked 200 years ago, and you come into my home, acting like a hot guy? Christ, look at you. You're not even alive.
Then I guess I'm in good company. So long, pal.
Yep, that was to be expected. That was easier than I thought.
Hey, Valentine.
Done here. There's one more thing I've got to do. I wouldn't mind the company if you wanted to tag along. Hmm?
Alright. Well, yeah, I can totally see why he's up for doing that. Even if it was just his past life that he killed your fiancé or his fiancé or whatever. Whoops. Where are we going? I don't like the look of this chest plate. I just got it. It's way too bulky. Oh. Wrong button again.
There.
What are we after here? Is that a legendary? Chancer. Oh, she's healing by quite a bit. Oh, come on. Alright, let's get out of that fire. There we go. I need to take a ton of her health all at once so she doesn't heal that up. Is that what we needed to do? Nope. We got the leader at least. Hold on, Nick, I'm looting. Alright, I'm coming, I'm coming. Are we going up? Looks like we are. Sandwich shop. It's dark out.
Good to know I've got someone I can rely on watching my back.
I would like for you to tell us what we're doing out here, though.
this is it. In this spot, 200 years ago, one of Eddie's boys put a bullet in Jenny Land's back. Now Eddie's as dead as Jenny. And Nick. I'm at a loss. All I know is that without you, Eddie'd still be at large.
Taking down Winter was a big deal. Are you doing all right?
I don't know. It's a lot to take in. Winter was it. The only reminder left of the original Nick Valentine. The last proof, outside of some long-lost Institute archive, I was ever just a mechanical copy of some cop from a bygone era. I'm not sure how to feel.
Don't you see, Nick? You're finally free. There is no other Nick anymore. Just you.
I wish it was that easy. But it's not. Because I was Nick Valentine. I had his memories, his fears, all that poor bastard's hope. I remember getting the call to head to some lab in Cambridge to get that neurotrans whatever. And the next thing I know, I'm in a trash heap. My family, my home, my entire life gone. Then I discover all those things that they weren't even mine. Everything I ever was belonged to Nick. I'd hoped with Winter gone, the last hint of that old world snuffed out, I could finally be free. But being out here with you, what I finally realized after all this time was that taking down Winter, it wasn't about Nick or Jenny or even you or me. It was about justice, about doing what's right. And that act of goodness, that's ours. All the good we've done, that's ours, and ours alone. And even if that's the only thing in this world that I can ever claim as mine, not Nick's, not the Institute's, but mine, then I can die happy. And none of it would have ever happened if it weren't for you. I'm not sure I'll ever be able to thank you for that.
You don't have to, Nick. We're friends. This is what friends do.
You can't stop being noble now, can you? Well, come on then. We're not helping anyone standing around here.
Alright, having reached the highest level of affinity with Nick, you've gained the Close to Metal perk. Wonder what that is.
That is, if you're still interested in traveling together. I wouldn't blame you if you wanted some time on your own after all this.
Of course. Let's do it.
I'm glad to hear it.
Alright, we'll still hang out with Nick for a little bit here. I mean, now we've kind of completed Nick, you could say. At least his storyline. I didn't know the companions had storylines, so that's pretty awesome. You know, I thought the perks just made it so he worked better or something. I mean, not the perks, the affinity, so he, you know, the more he likes you, the better he does in combat with you. But it turns out you can actually unlock quests with them. Well, at least Nick, you know, he's the only one I've actually done it with. But that's pretty awesome. So now, it may be a good idea to kind of switch to a different companion just to kind of get them, you know, so they like us so much. Maybe Piper, because Piper isn't too happy with us right now. So maybe if we get Piper to like us again, she'll do that story, and we can finish that quest. So maybe I'll do that. But I'm going to go ahead and go to Sanctuary and restock, and then we'll move on with the episode. Welcome back. So I spent a little bit of time and cleared out my inventory. Turns out, I didn't realize, but my aid tab, all those drugs and everything, that was really weighing me down, and I really never used them. So I kind of just threw everything I don't use into my storage here, and even stuff like the Radix and the Radaway, I don't need to carry all the ones I have. I only need a few. I only use them every now and then. Stim packs have no weight, so I don't mind. I should really start using these more too, because I have 83, so that's no problem. And yeah, so now I just have the food that I can actually eat, and you know, what I've cooked and everything. And yeah, so that brought my weight down a ton. So I'm currently 135 out of 265, which means I have plenty of space for junk. Yeah, and I've also added some pocketed onto some pieces of my armor. However, I'm out of adhesive, and I'm always really low on adhesive. I need a good way of getting that. I want to talk to Preston. Yeah, let's talk to him.
Is there something you need? come with me. I need your help.
Sure thing, General. I think the folks here can manage on their own now. Thanks to you.
You two go do the Commonwealth proud.
We'll try, Nick.
That's pretty cool how they talk to each other. But yeah, so we'll leave Nick here for now and take Preston, even though Preston's kind of a dork. But we're going to take him along because we're going to start doing some of the Sanctuary quests, and it'll be a lot easier if he's with us. So we'll do that, and let's see.
Buy me some jet. Then I can use the site to help you.
Actually, now that I finally, after all this time, put my jet away. Inventory, I want aid. Oh, this is practically one of the first quests we got. The least thing we could do is complete it here.
Hey.
Got that jet we talked about, kid?
Here. One hit of jet.
You did good. Now, let me ride the high to where the site wants to take me. You're wearing a lab coat. You're standing with men of science, visionaries. Brilliant, but misunderstood. I see a land marked up, like a great experiment. Each test a new beginning, each sacrifice an acceptable loss. You will not be loved, but you will save humanity, however you choose to define it. Phew, wow. That took more out of me than usual. I'm gonna need to rest now, kid.
Well, obviously he's referencing the Institute there. Why is this on the floor? I can't pick it up. Hey, who knocked off all my stuff? I have all this stuff on the table. Yeah, well, those two just like that, but, you know, that's not a big deal. I did want to get that quest off of here. Still can't talk to Piper, but we can still do kidnapping at Green Top Nursery. This was the next quest in the Settler missions. So let's go ahead and put that there and then look. Where is that? This should be pretty easy now that we've unlocked so much of the map. We don't really have to run around to find all these, you know, settlements that we're going to have to unlock here. I do want to unlock them all, finish this as long as it takes, just so that way we can get it out of the way.
You've got to help. They've kidnapped my wife.
Just tell me what happened.
They said they'd be back for the ransom in a few days. If I don't pay up, they'll kill her. But I don't have that kind of money.
Do you know where they took her?
I'm pretty sure. I'll mark it on your map. We asked the Minutemen for help, but I didn't really think anyone would come. Just bring her back safe, okay?
Yeah, I imagine doing these quests is going to increase Preston's affinity with us quite a bit. So that's why I want to tag him, bring him along with us. All right, so now we have to go run to wherever they're being held, which is right here. And we haven't discovered that place yet. We have discovered this place, though. Well, we've just got a few raiders here. Shouldn't be too big of a deal. I imagine we're just going to take out the leader just like always. Oh, hello. Where's the way in here? Can I get in here? Relentless Pike. Oh, I didn't even know there was a legendary. I'm not going to bother taking that. It's not something I'm really interested in. Okay, but where's the entrance to this thing? So we got a spotlight up there. Ah, there's a door. Excellent. Okay, and in we go. So compared to what we were doing on our first mission like this, I imagine we're going to be able to handle this a little bit better. You know, 20 some episodes ago.
Hey.
Ooh, a skull. Oh. Hello. I'll take that, Mr. Handy Fuel. I don't have to worry about my carrying weight nearly as much now. Oh. Up here? She's still up there? Aha. I can't believe I just missed that point blank shot. You know, someone was talking about a bug where if they get too close to you, the gun kind of like, oh. Yeah, the gun kind of goes through them. Man, I really should use a different weapon, but this weapon's just so good.
Ain't my first gunfight, rookie.
I've got this one.
I don't know where I'm getting shot from at this point. Oh, there we go. Like, this pretty much just one-shots all these raiders, if they're at full health.
That's all of them.
Taking more... Actually, I'm not taking that much damage. I imagine these guys are probably little... leaded, shadowed leather chest piece. I don't think that's actually going to be better. Because it's just leather. Shotgun shell, stim packs. Yeah.
Fucking paid for that. Damn it. We're
Sneak
on.
attack. Lots of good stuff coming off of these guys. I'm really just happy for the ammo. Oh, looks like there's the wife we need to talk to, and we're completely hidden right now, so imagine we can kind of just walk in. No, I don't want to pickpocket her.
Excuse me.
Please, you've got to help me.
Come on, look, focus.
Don't worry. I'm here to rescue you.
Oh my God, thank you. Let's go.
All right, follow me. Is that yummy? Is that it? No big fight? Kind of running low on ammo on this. I should probably switch to a different weapon. All right, let's head out of here.
Hi.
Good morning. I have a surprise for you.
I don't know how to thank you for that rescue you pulled off.
Are you willing to support the Minutemen now?
Sure thing. I'm glad someone's trying to do some good around here for once. You could count on our help if you need it.
All right, 102 bottle caps. And we can just talk to Preston
Hey.
again, right?
Just point me to it.
What next?
We can finally start to think about more than just survival. We've gotten big enough that we're having trouble communicating with all our settlements. It's a good problem to have, and I have a solution. I think it's time to retake the castle. It used to be the Minutemen HQ, way before my time. Well fortified, centrally located, and most important, it has a powerful radio transmitter we can use to broadcast to the whole Commonwealth.
So what happened to this castle if it was so well fortified?
This was long before I joined up, but the story I heard was that some kind of monster came out of the sea and destroyed the fort. A lot of the leaders were killed in that battle, and I guess nobody ever felt it was worth the risk to try to retake it. I've always wondered if losing the radio station was the beginning of all our later problems. So, should I have an assault force assemble near the castle?
Yeah, let's do this.
We'll do some recon and meet you outside the castle. See you there.
All right, so we're taking back that castle. This is definitely no raider quest. Did he mention a sea monster? Well, we're gonna have to find out that next episode. So I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. Remember to leave a like if you enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time.